Welcome to Shower Party. I'm your host, Liam Salvage. Today, musical guest, Vin Diesel. That's a big get. That's good for us. We can do a good job with him. And of course, we have my co-host, the smelliest person in the world, Brandon Sanders. Give him a round of applause. All right, let's go into the monologue. So, a suspect in Idaho killings made very creepy comments to brewery staff, stating things like, "You think it's possible for one man to kill 5 people? Probably can only get away with 4. And, I think I know who killed the people in Idaho. Wink, wink." 67-year-old Ugandan man who has 102 children and 568 grandchildren from 12 wives said he's done having kids because women be shopping. Too expensive. That was a good one. That was good. Jeremy Renner is seriously injured while plowing snow in Nevada. Hey, Jeremy, how about you take your dick out of the snow? Am I right? He plays Hawkeye in the Marvel films, but I guess he plays Ice Dick in real life. What's your next role going to be there, Jeremy? Screwing the fire out of a chlamydia-ridden crotch? Ice, because he got a nice penis. Bored soldiers partied on ecstasy in their barracks during lockdowns. In military terms, ecstasy means pillaging an Iraqi village. In Jackson, Mississippi, there's an ongoing water crisis due to frigid temperatures. It sounds to me they haven't discovered how to thaw ice. It's called fire, guys. It's surprising as Mississippi's education rating is 43rd in the United States, which does happen to be above freezing. So you think they'd be able to thaw it because their rating is above freezing. That was the best one out of all of those, so thank you very much. Let's give it up for the show. Think this acid's still good? Whoa. It looks like shit.
Live from the bathroom, it's Shower Party.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah.
Wow. Here I am, the smelliest man alive. They call me Brandon Sanders. I just wanted to say it's the new year, so kill yourself. Happy New Year.
That's a good way to start it off.
Yeah. That was my message to some people out at the bars apparently when I was pretty trashed, man.
You had a wild night on New Year's.
Yeah.
We can talk a little bit about that. We were at a bar and we had gone outside and we were gonna go to a different bar.
Right,
And
bar
then-
hopping as some people might call it.
Bar hopping, yeah.
They might call it.
You went to the bathroom for about 15 minutes.
Man's gotta pee, I guess.
We were waiting for you, and then we're like, fuck it, we're just gonna go back into this bar.
Yeah.
We saw you in the bottom floor just standing there.
Uh-huh.
We said, hey, we're gonna go back upstairs, and you said no.
Yeah, right.
I thought you were just gonna order a drink. And then we just never saw you again.
Right, yeah. And so my trek was going to the line of another bar, and that's where I apparently told multiple people, kill yourself, Happy New Year.
Which is very fun to do to people that you do not know.
Right, yeah, don't know them. I'm surprised I did not get my ass beat.
You could have very easily gotten
100%, man.
Yeah.
At that stage, there was no shot that anybody was saying anything in retaliation, and I was backing down.
Yeah.
That was not happening.
You get very confrontational sometimes when you get a little too many drinks in you.
For sure.
And you didn't remember a lot of this happening, so
Yeah.
you definitely wouldn't have remembered getting your ass beat.
I don't remember the details. I definitely remember where I went.
Yeah.
But what did I say to people? No fucking clue. Could have been anything, man. And it was a lot of anything. So, that was a good time. Yeah, that's a strong start to the new year right there for those people.
And you, to be honest, you missed the ball dropping.
Well, I mean, I was alive and partially aware.
Yeah.
So I mean, I was there. I was around outside. But I
Missed
didn't
the
get to
ball
kiss
drop.
you though.
Yeah, you didn't get to kiss me.
Just fucked up. You were gonna be my New Year's kiss.
You did pick me out. We met you at a food place near those bars, and
Yep.
you just came in and tried to order food. And
Yeah.
You tried swiping your card multiple times, and you couldn't order, so you just walked away.
Yeah, I did do that.
Even though they had a chip section that you had to put the card in the chip.
Yeah. So, I mean, I remember that a little bit later. I was like, man, they
What
had
a
the chip
dumbass.
reader. You just stick it in there. Absolute dumbass, man. But
You
at
could-
that point, I was overloaded, man. I was like, it's not reading my card. I can't do this.
I missed the ball drop. I'm not gonna get this food. I didn't
Right.
kiss any women or men. I
I
gotta go
didn't
home.
kiss Liam. Fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was a good time though.
Yeah, I had a good
I
time.
had fun. You know?
See, I don't drink as much. I'm not an alcoholic like you.
Yeah,
so
I'm
I
definitely
had
an alcoholic.
a good time. Just, dancing a little bit.
Yeah.
Just grooving.
A guy gets a little crazy on
Yeah.
New Year's Eve, tells some people to kill themselves, and he's an alcoholic. Okay, that's how we're going with this. Apparently, yeah.
I do want to know
slander
what
me
else
like
you
that.
said.
Dude, I'll have to ask.
Yeah.
I'll have to
Ask the
ask.
people that you barraged after.
Yeah, I'll see if I can figure out what else I said. But
Yeah. Fun times.
yeah, really good time, man. Really good time. We'll have to do it next year.
Yeah. Second year in a row you've got lost.
Well, I mean, no. It was good. It was fine. It was fine.
So I watched a movie last week.
Oh, yeah?
I like to start off with a little movie review sometimes.
I mean, you're a big movie guy.
I've been watching a lot of movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like every week I watch at least 2 movies.
Yeah.
And
Which is a lot. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't think I've watched a movie in months.
really, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a big movie guy.
Big movie guy.
So I'm usually fascinated by the movie magic. I usually get trapped into their spell. I'm always like, damn,
Love
this
the
is
movie
this is
magic.
very cool. This is a great movie. This is
Yeah.
probably the best movie I've ever seen.
You
Every
said
movie
this
I
is-
watch.
This is real life. What I'm watching right here.
Yes.
I can't believe they caught this on camera. It's incredible.
I
know?
am very stupid when it comes to movies. I'm like, damn, this is very cool.
Okay. Yeah.
And
I feel like that's why you're a big movie guy. Each one draws you in.
It does.
And you have an appreciation for everything you watch.
even if it's like
I think it's beautiful.
average, I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, that was very good.
Okay. Yeah.
But I saw a movie that I thought
Yeah.
the fool thought it was a very bad movie, and I did not like it.
Ugh. Must have been bad.
It was
Must
very
have been
bad.
Very bad.
And the reviews are also kind of on my side. I kind of have a popular take. The movie was Old by M. Night Shyamalan. Shyamalan.
Shyamalan.
Shyamalama Ding Dong. And
Oh, Blackberry. Shyamalan.
that was
Yeah, I think it's Shyamalan.
the worst
M. Night
movie
Shyamalan.
I've maybe ever seen.
You've ever seen.
Ever.
Really?
Like, even
Nothing worse than that?
other bad movies, they're bad to the point where you can enjoy them still. Where like they're kind of
yeah.
funny because of how bad they are.
I feel like that's a different genre of
Yeah.
movie, though.
This
What,
one-
B movies?
Yeah, B movies
yeah.
and
That's a
C
different
movies
genre.
and D movies.
Yeah, all of them.
But this fucking movie was a blockbuster movie by a blockbuster director, a guy that has
mean,
had good movies in the past.
he's got a great reputation.
He does.
He had a great reputation.
He did.
At least, you know. They call it the M. Night Shyamalan twist.
Yeah.
It's named after him for having that big twist. In that.
Sixth Sense, The Village,
The big twist. Your
two
dick
good
off.
movies.
Uh-huh. 2 big ones, man.
But then he just took out all the movie reels and took a big shit on them and put them onto the public and just said, "This is what I thought of." And this is,
This was a thought that I had.
I thought about taking a giant shit and recording it, and this is what that film is.
Which honestly, I think it's kind of incredible that as a director, writer,
Yeah.
he does it all.
He does it
I
all.
think, but he can just do that. You know, he can just
Yeah.
have a thought and be like,
It's cool that he
everybody
can
should see this.
just put a camera onto his asshole and shit into the camera.
Yeah,
And make that art, you know?
because I've shared a couple of thoughts with you about some sketches and things like that. And,
Yeah.
if everybody would just see, like, if I was him and I'm just showing him whatever the fuck pops into my head, like I don't think I'm lasting very long.
Old.
So,
So what do you know about Old? How much do you know? From the trailers and stuff from years ago.
from my memory, they're on an island and they grow old pretty fast.
Yeah.
That, like, time is sped up or something.
That's
of
the
sort.
gist.
Okay,
So I'm going to give
that's
it
the
away.
gist. But what's the jizz?
I'm
man?
going to give away the whole thing.
Yeah.
So they're on an island, a resort that they all went to. And it turns out that one person in their group, like whether it be a mom, a dad, a kid, whatever, has some kind of physical disability, like health issue.
Okay.
So then those people are then transported to the part of the island that makes you old very quick. Not even explained. It's not explained at all. The only thing that's
Okay.
kind of a clue as to what makes them old is it's like there's different elements and gems and stuff that are over there
Sure.
that make
sure,
you old. I guess. I
Sure.
assume. So they're trapped on this island. If they try to leave, they black out and teleport back onto the beach. That's not explained either.
Okay.
That just happens.
So the level of explanation is more, less, or equal than Time Traveler's Wife.
It's pretty close. Yeah. There's no explanation as to why this is happening.
Okay. But
So-
it's explained that it is definitely happening.
It is
That
100%
much is clear.
happening.
That's
Yes.
clear.
There's kids involved as well. So they
Do
start
the kids
growing
grow
old.
old too?
Yeah, I'm getting to that right now.
Yeah, tell me about the kids growing to grannies, man.
The kids go to be like 20 years old. There's 2 6-year-olds that are now 20-ish. They look like that.
But still mental age is the same?
Yep.
Okay.
And, well, I'll get to that too.
Yep.
I'll get to that after this.
I'm rushing you.
They're talking as if they're 6 years old,
Sure. Was that
and they have
cute
sex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
they were like, I'm having these thoughts that I did not have before, and then they have sex, and a baby is born within 20 minutes because of the rapid aging.
sure.
So 2 6-year-olds basically have sex.
Well, yeah. And honestly, here at this point, I think it's great to analyze. Like people talk about like an anime. They got the lollies. It's like they got like
It's nothing like that.
vampires. Here, it's like the flip, right? Because it's like the vampires that have the body of a 6-year-old, but they're
Yeah.
like mentally they've lived like 10,000 years, right? This is the exact opposite. Mind of a 6-year-old, body of a 20-year-old.
It's like it's for an anti-pedophile, of a guy that wants to have sex with an adult person,
Yeah.
but the mind of a kid.
And
'Cause they're
honestly,
easily influenced.
I think it's just as bad. It feels just as wrong,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, they're literally talking like, "Hello, my name is George. What is your name? What do
Yeah.
you do for a living?" They're talking shit like that.
Would they ask what they do for a living? They're
Yes.
6. They're 6.
That's
What do they
another
do for a living?
recurring plot. It's really not explained except for at the very end. They ask, "What's your name? What do you do for a living?" The kids do to everybody.
Okay,
No clue why.
sure. What do they say for what do you do for a living?
They answer it.
What do they say though? Like what
Not the
do
kid.
they
The
do?
kids don't answer that. The
Oh,
adults
okay.
answer.
I thought they asked
No.
the other kid after they got to 20, and they were like, "What do you do for a living?"
No,
I'm like,
no. They
okay.
ask the other people on the resort.
Sure.
So they get a little bit older, and at the end of the movie, they're probably about 50 years old.
Okay.
And wait, what was that question you asked me before?
Just,
Do they talk? Do they have the mindset of a 6-year-old still? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
This is where I was going. They get to be around 50 years old.
Mhm.
All that baby talk, out the window. They are fully fledged adults now and think like adults, just randomly. They went one day, they were 20-ish. Overnight, they got to about 50, and they just started talking normal.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
But was this just for sake of the viewer?
Don't know.
Should we have just made them talk normally instantly?
Probably. I think I would have been a
Probably.
little bit better off with them having sex as 6-year-olds if they talked like 20-year-olds.
Right, yeah. Like, why they changed the voices right after the bad part, man? Like, just
Yeah, I think
just
it was.
don't, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. So is it mainly following the 2 kids?
No, it's following. All of them die.
Okay.
So the big twist, it's not even a twist, is that they're being watched the entire time. They were given cocktails of medication before they went to this island, but without their knowledge, and they're testing medical issues in one day as opposed to a lifetime. So in this case, they were able to cure epilepsy for 20 years with one medication, and they knew that from the one day. But then they killed 20 people in the process.
Yeah.
And this is experiment number 76, they stated. So this is like they killed thousands of people
Yeah.
within the course of this experiment. It's just a dog shit movie. The acting was pretty bad.
Which is surprising because it was a large
A
it was
large,
a blockbuster, man.
big
It was
budget
busting some
blockbuster
balls.
movie. The acting was dog shit.
Mm-hmm.
The story was dog shit. The directing, honestly, it was too close up at every moment.
Interesting. Okay.
The camera was on their face at every moment.
That's an interesting issue to have.
Yeah.
I feel like that's very noticeable.
Yeah.
And if it is intentional, like, what's the point?
I mean, the only time they went off of a face was
When they were having sex.
showing nature.
Yeah,
No, they
when
showed
were
only
fucking,
face then, too.
Oh, really?
They didn't show sex. They just showed their faces before, and then she came out pregnant 5 minutes later.
That's a lot to take in, man.
So child sex,
Right.
murder,
I mean, technically, child sex.
technically.
But still wrong.
I don't like the movie.
100%. Yeah.
I don't know if I can get this point across more. I do not like the old movie.
The movie was very bad, is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
So do you think there's like anything throughout the movie that you like maybe missed some deeper meaning here or there?
Oh, I actually wrote what a deeper meaning of the movie could have been.
Okay.
Here's the moral of the story.
Like face value, like you didn't hit anything deep.
Yeah, this is the moral of the story that I saw. If you're sick, you're gonna die.
Oh, okay.
Because either way, they were gonna die.
Yeah, yeah. Because they were all disease ridden.
Yeah.
To some extent.
One guy had fucking schizophrenia, paranoid schizophrenia. He killed everybody. He killed like 3 people.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He killed the black dude and the black dude because he's like, you're gonna steal from me.
Okay. Yeah.
He looked at the black dude.
That was in the movie.
I know you from my neighborhood. You're gonna steal from me.
Okay. All right, sure.
He also got mad at the Asian man. So
Why
off the bat,
why did he get mad at the Asian guy?
You poisoned my sushi. I don't know. He didn't.
Yeah, because he makes sushi because he's Asian. Okay.
So it was some shit like that. It was basically like, you're different. I'm gonna kill you.
Was that really why he killed him?
Yeah, well, the black guy, it was kind of insinuated. He kept on saying like, you're gonna steal from me.
Yeah, he really was saying that.
Yes.
He goes,
the Asian dude, it wasn't like that, but
you're gonna steal from me.
Shit, it was basically, honestly, it was pretty much acted like that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's such a choice that was made there, man. Like, once again, I feel completely, like, I feel so confused by your movie rundown, your explanation.
I gave another accurate representation of what the old movie is.
I know it's going to be fucking accurate, but I'm going to watch it being like, there's probably something he missed. And then I'm going to come back next week, and I'm going to sit here, and I'm going to say, Liam, there's nothing you missed.
I was exactly correct.
Probably, but it just pisses me off, because I feel I still need to find out.
I am an avid movie watcher with a great recollection of what happened.
Yeah,
here's how the only 2 kids get off the island when they're about 50. They swim through coral.
Wait, I thought you said everyone died.
2 people survive.
Okay.
And then, so here's why.
It was the 2 kids. It was the 6-year-olds.
They asked, what do you do for a living? That whole thing paid off one time. When they got back to the resort, one of the guys was a police officer, and he busted the whole operation. I guess that's why they asked that question, is so that eventually at the end they would know he was a police officer.
These kids don't know what the fuck is going on.
No. The only reason that was written into the movie was so at the end they could get busted by a police officer.
Oh, dude, but it just doesn't check out. It just doesn't, man. Because it makes it sound like they knew something beforehand, but it's just a plot device to end the movie. Pretty
much, like they ask it throughout the whole movie.
And one police officer is just going to bust a whole island.
Yes.
Apparently, these people were spending millions upon millions of dollars to cure ailments. Mm-hmm. They're curing illness. They're doing God's work by slaughtering few. Okay?
But so
for the good of many.
The police officer makes one phone call and a chopper comes.
No shot.
Yeah. No shot. It very quickly ends like that.
Yeah, because the people inside are just going to give up. They said, the chopper's here.
So on the helicopter,
yeah. Tell me about that.
The police officer's like, so how did your aunt react to hearing that you guys were coming home? And the kid was like, how would you feel if your 6-year-old nephew called and said he was 50? That's how it ends. That's the last line of the movie.
That was the last line.
Yes.
That's insane, man.
So go ahead and watch that movie and leave a comment as to how bad or how good you thought it was and if I missed anything.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's how I want to watch all movies is...
With me?
No, not with you, but I want you to watch the movie and then give me a rundown of the movie.
Okay.
Just so I can be in disbelief and then watch it and be like, well...
That was pretty good.
Sounds about right. Yeah. I think that might be more enjoyable than just seeing the movie initially, you know? Get a real kick out of that. Huh?
You been watching anything?
Yeah, I have. I've been watching some shows, you know? Well, firstly, I've been watching Too Hot to Handle, Season 4.
So you're watching Horror Island?
It's basically Horror Island, right.
You're watching a bunch of sluts getting slutted around on Horror Island?
Do you remember the exact premise of Too Hot to Handle?
Yeah, so they get a bunch of hot people on an island.
Yeah, they're all hot.
And they're all sluts and whores.
This is true.
And
Yeah,
then
this is accurate.
They're like, hey, why don't you try not to be sluts or whores for a good month?
Yeah, yep.
And then they end up being sluts and whores like they are.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, and they got the prize pool, right?
Yeah.
But if they are sluts and whores,
the
money
prize pool
gets
goes
taken
down.
away from the prize pool.
The moral of the
It's insane,
story
man.
is once a whore, always a whore. And once a slut, you're going to continue to be slutting.
Well, see, the thing is, while they're on the island and like that's all that's being shoved down their throat is like, don't have sex, don't be a whore, don't kiss anyone, you know?
Yeah.
While that's being shoved down their throats, they do a pretty good job by the end of it, you know? Like they're doing a fairly good job at not being a whore or a slut. But once they leave, like that's my favorite part, is I get to the end, you see who won, you've got like some couples, right? You know, like maybe rooting for one or two. And then afterwards, you like look up like who's still together, and it's none
Nobody.
of them.
I do
It's none
that.
of them.
I wait until after the show, whatever reality show is, to see who's together.
Yeah.
And usually about, if you go on ones that they have to get married at the end, it's usually a couple of them are still together. But the ones where they're slutting and whoring around, they continue to be sluts and whores off the island.
Dude, 100%. Yeah.
You can take the slut out of the whore, but you can't take the whore out of the slut.
That's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
My Grammy always used to say. She used to say. But yeah, so that's like the most entertaining part for me. But I do also love, because like I eat up like some of the drama in this, just because people are stupid. But what really gets me going is these people just have absolutely no idea like how to talk about their emotions at all. Like this is something that they've never done. It's their first time trying. And this one fucking guy, Creed, at one point, like he was just so...
His name is Creed?
His name was Creed.
Like the band?
Like the band, yes.
That's pretty dope.
It is pretty dope. He was Australian, you know? But at one point, he literally just goes, like he's got like tears in his eyes, and he's like, it just makes me sad. And that was like all he could express of himself.
It makes me sad how horny I am.
Well...
I'm so horny my dick is crying.
Okay.
And it makes me sad that my dick is in such a horrible mindset right now. I can't fuck anything to make it not sad anymore.
True, dude. He can't even fuck himself. He can't even handy it.
They can't jerk off?
No.
Damn. That would be hard.
It's like no sexual release.
That would be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I know it'd be hard for most people, but I feel like most people are going to be like, well, money gets taken away if I do anything, so I'm not going to.
If I was on the show,
They don't care.
I would say
You're just going to run it dry.
I would go to a person and say, I really need a shoulder to cry on right now. And then I'd put my dick on their shoulder and jerk off.
That'd be pretty funny, man. I think people would like that a lot.
I think it would go over pretty well.
That's got to be the best way to lose some money for people.
I'm so sad.
I'm
I need
so
a shoulder to
sad.
cry on.
And you know it's going to be fast, like a couple of weeks in.
So it's perfect
It's
timing.
instant, dude. Yeah.
I need a shoulder to cry on. Plop.
Oh, don't make those sounds, man. But yeah, Creed was gotta be the most entertaining guy on there, because he was with this one girl. They always throw new people on the island to like test the relationships. So this guy was with this one British girl. A Spanish girl comes on. He switches to her. He tells his old one, he's like, hey, I think I've really got something with this other girl. And so she's pissed, right? She's fucking fuming.
Hey, I heard Spaniards are more of whores, so I'm going to go with her instead.
That was pretty much it, yeah. But yeah, that's when he said he was sad, because he was like saw how hurt she was. And he was like, I'm just sad.
Damn.
Fucking idiot.
Let me make it up to you.
But yeah, so
So he just jerks off onto her. That's how he makes it up to her.
oh, is that how he makes it up
so
to
he
her?
pulls down his pants
Okay.
like, damn, let me make it up to you.
Okay, tell me
And
about
then
that.
cock.
And what was that?
Loaded. That was him pulling back on his foreskin.
Sure.
And then he pushes forward and
Come on,
just...
dude. Come on. Okay. He's got a Spanish girl, and then all of a sudden this Australian girl comes on, and he's like, man, I really like her. So he's in between these two for like the last like 2-3 episodes, and he keeps going from one, and he's like, you know what? Like, I'm really committed to you. I'm going to tell her there's nothing going on. I'm not attracted to her. He sees her, literally tells her, like, I think of you as a friend. And she's like, are you attracted to me sexually? And he's like, yeah. So he literally just keeps going back and forth. He's like, I'm going to tell him the truth. I really got to come clean. I don't want to lose what I got.
He's
like,
got to come clean.
He's like, no, I'm committed to you. Each time. And so I was so ready at the end for them both to like just like fucking tear him up. They finally got the host is like gonna out him, and it was like, hey, he's lying, and he
Is
just
the host Nikki Glazer, or is that no? That's F Boy Island. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Continue.
The host is a cone named Lana,
Oh, okay.
and they think it's really funny for some
A lot of
reason.
roads.
Yeah, it's just a robot. But yeah, it's finally like, hey, he's been lying, and he just doubles down and doesn't admit that he's been lying, and then like they don't even really get mad; they just kick him off.
Okay.
It was so disappointing. So I was very upset with this season, man.
So I want to put you on the show.
Okay.
An avid not sex haver.
But I have to like act like I'm
No.
like a big whore.
I just want you to act like yourself.
Okay, everybody else is a whore, but I'm just like
You're just a
I'm
regular
just
Joe.
there. Yeah.
You're constantly afraid of the women.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get close to them probably.
You kind of just stay with the men.
Yeah. They're all going to be a lot more built than me too, so I'm just going to be on one
You're
out a
just
little
gonna
bit.
be they're going to be taller than you too.
I
So
mean,
you're going to be the short,
They're not all 6'5",
pale
but-
loser on a show full of hot people,
Yeah.
and they're all going to make fun of you.
Come on, man. Come on.
I thought I was going to go somewhere funnier with that. I
You
just
don't have
had
to
go
make
with
fun
that.
of me. Like
No.
I feel like that is
To me, you're a hot jacked man.
Thanks.
But in the concept of the show, you're probably not.
No.
Neither of us are.
Not at all, dude. No. Yeah, like I do think it's funny just imagining me
Yeah.
in there with all
Or
of
just
them.
any incel.
Yeah.
You don't have to be the incel.
I feel like if it's like too incelly of a person, then
It'd
it's
be
like it's just kind of sad at that point because like this is way too easy to just like knock on this guy. But it's like if I'm there, maybe I have a shot with one girl because I'm avoiding all the women. One girl's like, man, he hasn't looked at me at all.
And they're kind of
Maybe one or two of them kind of chases after me.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's an incel, I mean, come on, dude.
I think incel would be the funniest because then they make a bomb out of whatever household items there are around, and they hold them hostage during one of the
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah. It's like everybody else is playing for like get in a couple, win the money for like having growth, and like his mission is just like kill everyone else on the island and you win $1 million.
He wants to take as many souls with him as he can.
Yeah. Even like the camera crew, if there's any on there, like
They're forced to film
Any
him
tech.
because they're being held hostage. They still have to
Yeah.
film him and pretend it's a real show.
but they
He's
die.
killing them.
They die. Yeah.
He holds the hottest girl hostage and just slits her throat in front of everybody to show that he's actually means it.
Yeah.
This isn't this. They didn't tell me to do this. I'm doing this on my own free will, and I want to kill you guys.
Speaking of free will, do you think we have that?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I think we talked. I don't know if we talked about it on here before.
No, we haven't.
Yeah,
But I mean, we did have that long conversation at one point.
yeah. Dogs don't have free will,
No,
but we do.
autonomy. I thought we were talking about at that
I
point.
forget how it went. We're
All right. Can I?
We're not
going
gonna
to
do this.
Can I pitch mine, dude? Can I pitch mine
Okay.
real quick? Okay, free will. I don't think we have it because me as a person, like, I'm only gonna make the decisions that I'm gonna make because I am me, right? Like, I can't not be me. So therefore, me making decisions is only ever gonna go one way. Because I can only make those decisions through like my lens, my perspective, my thoughts.
You
right?
made the decision to tell people to kill themselves. Happy New Year on.
And that's how it goes.
You
That's
were
not free
destined
will.
to do that.
I was destined to because that's part of who I am. Okay.
You were destined to tell people to kill themselves.
Kill
right
themselves,
as
yeah.
2023 started.
Kill yourself. Happy New Year. Yeah. It was destiny, man. I'm
You were
not
meant
proud
to
of it.
do it.
I'm not proud of it, but that's just how I was built, man. I was
That's
built that
good.
way. So yeah, no free will. Any of those actions I took, I can't help it, guys.
That is a good cop out to be like, yeah, I
Yeah.
did that, but I was destined to do everything I was gonna do. I am
couldn't-
me, so I had to make those choices.
I couldn't not do it. And I'm learning from it right now because that's the only thing that I can do.
Listen, those women are right. The accusations are correct, but I didn't have a choice. I am me, and I will make those decisions every single time.
God forced my hand when I was born.
Put me in that position 99 times, and I do it 99 times. Every single time I make the same choice because I am me.
God made me in the image of him. And you know what he would do? He would do it too.
If God were me, he would have done those things to those women.
Yeah, he would have done those heinous things in 1963. I'd
That
love
is a
to
good
see.
cop out.
Yeah, I'd love to see like a YouTuber apology video or something like that. And their like intro, their beginning is like, "Do we have free will? No.
No. I was meant to make those decisions.
I can't take it back now, but I'm learning because that's who I am."
My decision was to say the N-word, and I had to do it.
I had to. Now
It
buy
was-
my merch.
It was predetermined.
Buy my merch, please. God. Oh. So what else? What else you been up to, man? You been watching other things? You been cooking it up in the studio? What's going on with you?
I wrote a song.
Oh yeah. You have been cooking up in the
Yeah,
studio.
this is a parody.
Okay.
I thought it would be this is my debut
Wait,
song.
wait. What did you say it was?
A parody.
Yeah, parody's nuts.
Thank
up
you.
on your chin. Nice, guys.
Yeah, so I was in the
Bro fist. Sorry.
was in the zone. I was writing songs.
Yeah.
I was just jamming,
You're cranking them out.
and just an epiphany hit me.
Okay.
So I want to sing you a little bit of my song, the debut,
Sure.
to maybe many more singles and albums and hits.
Yeah. All right.
So it's a parody. So this is a country song.
Wait, it's what?
A parody.
Parodies and nuts?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So it's I got dicks in weird places where the semen flows and the cum chases. Oh, I am gay. Do you like that? It was a parody of I Got Friends in Low Places by Garth Brooks.
Was it? Wait, was it, that was a whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you do that again for me?
Yeah. I got dicks in
Wait, can
weird.
you start over but with a little bit more energy this time?
Oh, I got dicks in weird places where the semen flows and the cum chases. Oh, I am gay.
Okay, yeah.
Do you like it?
So where do you think that came from, like mental state wise? Like, what did you have going on?
So I love women.
To start with, I love women. Actually.
I love women. I respect women. I'm sexually attracted to women. But they just popped into my brain, and
Okay, yeah.
I don't know where it came from.
It was like an urge that you couldn't ignore.
It was
right.
It was a decision that I made that I was born with my mind, and I couldn't not make this song.
Right. Yeah.
So it was kind of like destined to come out of my head
Yeah.
for no reason at all.
I mean, I really wouldn't call it destiny, but it was going to happen no matter what. So is that destiny? Maybe.
Oh, I got dicks.
I wish it didn't.
Weird
I wish it didn't have to
places.
happen.
Weird places could be a reference to my asshole.
That was like an assumption.
Where
First time
the
I heard
semen flows.
I felt like it was very clear.
Semen flowing is a bunch of men surrounding me and jerking off onto my face. It's flowing down my body.
I wasn't confused.
And
at
the
all,
cum
actually.
chases. So usually it's like whiskey chases here.
There
And that's like a
was-
shot.
There was no confusion.
You
I'm
usually
actually
take a
very
shot of
clear
whiskey. This
on
was
the
actually
message, the intention, and
this was actually me taking a
the
cum shot
feelings
into my
behind it
mouth,
we're all
right straight down the gullet.
crystal.
Oh, I am gay. That's just me saying I am gay.
Well, yep. I got that part. That part was maybe the easiest to understand for sure.
Do you
Yeah.
think
So like maybe just stay out of.
I think I'm gonna write the full song. What line? Do you know what line comes after that? Oh, I got friends in low places.
I don't like. I've heard the song, but off the top of my head, but I don't know.
In low places. Weird places. Fuck. How do I transition out of this to the rest of the song?
This guy's got absolutely nothing.
I gotta look up the lyrics too. I got friends in.
I mean, you don't have to.
Okay, so here.
Do you want to hear about some funny calls that I
blame
have been
it on
received
all
at
my
work?
blame it on my roots. I showed up in boots. Blame it on my dick. I showed up bricked, and ruined your black tie affair, and ruined your black cock affair. The last one to know. The last one to show.
I knew it was coming.
The last one to know. The last one to know I'm gay. So, blame it on my. I don't know how it goes actually at this point.
Yeah, you could just not sing it anymore. I think we're good. I think we're good on the whole.
It's whiskey drowns in beer chases. I
What
thought it
did
was
you
where
say
the
it was?
whiskey flows in, or the beer flows in whiskey chases. Flows. I thought it was flows, not drowns.
Well, you fucked it all now, man, to be honest.
Why do you want to drown?
I
in
was
whiskey?
so on board with this this parody. Parody's nuts. I was so on board, but you fucked this up, man. Big time.
Is there a New Year song?
There's no way we can put this out.
What's your favorite song?
You said what's a New Year's song?
No, what's your favorite song?
I don't think they have New Year's songs.
What's your favorite song?
Dude, mine's got to be Vin Diesel, our musical guest. One of my favorites is one of his for sure.
Okay, Vin Diesel song lyrics.
I listen to it a lot.
Feel like I do.
Yeah, feel like I do. That's
It's gonna be very
said.
easy to make, eh?
Yeah.
You feel like I do. Who goes out on a Tuesday night in this town? Bar's too quiet, and the step outside. I'm about to leave when you walk right on by, and I'll just freeze. So, who goes out on a Tuesday night in this gay town? Bar's too quiet, and the cover band is gay and too loud. Step outside. I'm about to leave you. Walk right on by, and I'll be gay and freeze.
Okay. All right. I knew it was going to be bad, but...
Dude, I thought that was the best version.
But, I mean, that one, I think you reached a new low with that one. We might have to take a break.
I'll be gay and freeze.
Cook up a little bit more lyrically.
I'll
see
cook
what we
up
can
some more
do.
next week. I'll write another song.
No, I meant like...
No, I'll write another song for next week.
Okay, good. That's what I wanted. So we've been getting some funny calls
Yeah.
at work, because I work at a hotel, okay? I feel like we've been over it
Have you gotten
plenty of times.
gay
but,
Vin Diesel calling you?
but I feel like I have to reiterate it for people.
Do you want to call your
just
hotel
in
right
case.
now and say we're gay Vin Diesel and we want a room?
We can.
Right
we
now?
can. If you would like to, yes. I know the guy who's like working overnight. And,
Do they say your company name when you answer? Or do you
um,
just say hello?
well, it depends. I don't know if he does, but I always pick it up, go like, hello, thank you for calling the front desk at,
Yeah.
and then my name,
You
know?
should start doing hello.
Just, hello. Dude, I've actually done that before because sometimes people will, like transfer like people who are calling. So I think it's from like the spa.
inside.
Yeah, I think it's an inside call, but it's really like a rando. And so I've just picked up and I've been like, hello. And they're like, hi.
Sorry, wrong number.
Can you help me out? And I'm like, oh yeah, my bad. So do you actually?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you wearing? Do you want to call?
I want to call and say, hey, this is gay Vin Diesel. And
Okay.
I don't want
You
to have
can
to edit
pull
out
it
the
up.
name, though.
I don't know if we'll even say it.
Okay.
So I mean, you might have to edit out the name, but I mean, it's gonna be fun to say it's gay Vin Diesel. Do you start with that, or do you like lead them on and be like, hey, can I get some information about some rooms here?
Is this the phone number?
Yeah. We'll see. He did not pick up.
So he didn't pick up?
He did not pick up.
God damn it, now I'm going to have to edit out your fucking company name for nothing.
Dude, just try again. Just try again. How about we try next week one
Okay.
time? All right.
All right.
But yeah, we've been getting some enjoyable prank calls.
Wait, what time does it say on there?
It's 38:15 right now, so it's before that. Yeah, wouldn't be after. Just I didn't know if you would realize that.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay,
Unless we can tell everybody where you work so they can start calling you.
that would be funny.
And everybody can call
would
in and
be
say,
funny.
hey, this is gay Vin
This is
Diesel.
gay Vin Diesel. Give me a room.
And I want a gay room to play my gay music.
Oh, the joke isn't that he's gay. The joke is that he's Vin Diesel.
Gay Vin Diesel.
Gay Vin Diesel. All right, yeah. So, I feel like it's been a string of like either kids that are like in school together or the same kids that like continually will call. Like I feel like the overnight guy gets it more than I do, but I got one today, right? And I pick up the phone and immediately like I kind of felt like it was a child on the other end of the phone. Like you can kind of tell sometimes.
I think you can always tell.
But they were like super loud, like high voice, like pretty shrill, you know? So it was like quite possibly is a kid, but if it's not, you know, I'm not just going to be like,
Treat it
shut
as it's real.
Shut up, little kid. Yeah, so I just treated it as it's real. They're like, hey, I want a room for January 4th. And so I'm giving them a run through, you know, what we offer. And at one point I'm talking about like with an overnight stay, you get some hors d'oeuvres. It's a cheese plate and some like crackers, right? So I tell them, I'm like, yeah, that's like complimentary. You'll get a cheese plate and some crackers. And at that moment, they just go, crackers! and hang up. Which was, they really got me, dude. They got me there.
They could have gotten so many. Why did they choose to just laugh at crackers and hang up?
Okay, but they got me good, man. They got me so good. They said, crackers!
It would be funny if they said, I'm gay Vin Diesel and I don't want crackers in my room.
Now that would be funny. But I think, honestly, it cracked me up just because, like, the thought of them, like, hanging up the phone and they're just dying laughing. Like, that is the funniest thing to them, right?
Was it because now, isn't it star 69 where it's like you can call without caller ID?
Yeah, but I think it comes up as, like, anonymous.
Yeah, so imagine.
So we don't pick up anonymous calls.
Oh.
At least I don't.
Imagine being a kid and you dial first, star 69. Imagine the great time you had then.
Dude, you're already off to a great night with
and
the
then you
pals,
call
man.
in and you say, I'm gay Vin Diesel.
Okay. How many times are you going to say it? I get it. You want to call somebody and say that you're gay Vin Diesel. I understand.
I would have called him. And then you'd be like, what did you say? Have you listened to my gay song?
Oh my God. Okay. The other one was the overnight guy, right? And he's telling me that he picks up and it's obviously like a child on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, I know you're not going to stay, like, because I feel like he's really tired of him at this point. So he's like burnout. He's like, I know you're not going to stay. Just like, what do you want to say to me? So he like put them on the spot big time.
You gotta have something good if you're put on the spot.
Right. So they just go, your walls smell like semen, which is the weakest shit you've ever heard.
It'd be funny.
But I'm just so disappointed in these kids.
What
would be funny? What would be funny? Like, I've been dying for you to tell me what would be funny for someone to say.
It'd be funny if they said, I'm gay Vin Diesel and your walls smell like semen.
Okay. If you would have just said gay Vin Diesel, I wouldn't have laughed. But you had to say this stupid semen shit. You don't have to throw me off like that, man. Fuck.
Oh.
Okay, so really, at the end of the day, I'm disappointed in these kids' comedic skills, their prank calling skills. First of all, I know what they need to do.
You can give them this advice. The next time they call and be like, hey, buddy, I know what you're about to say. You're about to say some stupid shit.
Yeah.
The next time you call anybody, you can
say I'm
four
gay
words.
Vin Diesel.
Say 4 words. I'm gay Vin Diesel.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna let them know, and hopefully they take the advice.
Are your calls recorded? Does the company
no.
record? You could do this easy.
I don't think so.
You can start prank calling them.
Honestly,
from the hotel line.
Like, yeah, I just have to remember the number. I could call from my phone, from any of the
company
phones in there.
Just start calling up customers and be like, hey, this is gay Vin Diesel, wondering about your reservation.
No, don't even talk about the reservation. Just say you're gay Vin Diesel. I mean, what more do you need, really?
I want to title this episode Gay Vin Diesel.
Okay. The funny thing is, at no point do we make any funny comments about Vin Diesel having sex with guys. There's none of that.
It's just fun.
It's just saying.
I'm gay Vin Diesel.
I feel like he's a separate entity from just Vin Diesel. You know?
It is.
Like,
it's a different person.
It's a new guy that we've created.
It's a new guy.
We've got a completely new entity that we've created, man. It's beautiful.
He's in the movie Fast and the Furiously Jacking Off Men.
Yeah. It was good. It was good, man.
And
what
then,
is it? Fast 5? Yeah, Fast 5 pumps and then I come.
Or fast 5 guys I blew last night.
Yeah, that's
Or
good.
look at how fast I blew 5 guys last night.
I mean, you gotta keep Fast 5 together, man. Come on.
Look how fast I furiously masturbated 5 times last night.
No, it's the Furious 6. Look at how I furiously masturbated with 6 other guys.
What's the seventh one called?
I don't know. I don't know. Wasn't it just? It was something stupid at that point.
Fast.
Oh my gosh.
I fast and furiously jerked off a Tokyo man, and he drifted into his cum into my mouth.
That one was bad. That one was bad. Oh my gosh. I'm hoping it just lists all the names for me here. What's going on with this Wi-Fi speed, bud? We're in a time crunch here. Yes, we got the Fast and the Furious. Too Fast, Too Furious. Okay, you just let me know if you want to crack any of these.
What's number 7?
Fast 5. Dude, oh my gosh, it's got to take me to another thing here, dude. So we got the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift.
Okay, I did that one.
You know all about that one.
Yeah, I did that one.
It's not coming up, man. I'm connected to your Wi-Fi.
Is this called Fast 7?
No, because
look
it's
how
Fast
fast
5.
I made these 7 guys go.
It's just, I thought it was Furious 6, but it's Furious 7. Dude, what is going on?
We're spending too much time.
It's Fast 5, Fast and Furious 6, Furious 7.
Huh.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. Would they have what is it, the one, Hobbs? Hobbs and Shaw?
Yeah, Hobbs and Shaw.
I'm hobbling over, so I Shaw your penis.
Come on, dude. Come on. All right. Cut it now.
I'm hobbling over to suck your dick with a Shaw on.
With a Sean?
Shaw on?
Sean?
Shaw.
With a guy named Sean?
Wait, yeah.
I'm hobbling over to suck Sean.
I'm hobbling over to suck off Calvin and Hobbs. We're not Calvin.
I'm hobbling over. Okay. All right. That's a child. That's a child, Liam.
That was the wrong
You
one.
gotta stop. Every time I get behind this mic with you, you start talking about some children.
It's
You
not
start talking about
Hobbs
kids.
and Shaw. I'm hobbling over.
I'm hobbling over to get Calvin dick.
I forgot Calvin and Hobbs was the comic
It's
book
the
kid.
child, man. It's the child and the tiger.
I'm hobbling over to suck off Hobbs and Shaw.
Okay. You just. I hate you. That one sucked. That one was so bad. It was the actual worst. Oh my gosh. All right. Stop talking about gay Vin Diesel. It's been 30 minutes. Gay Vin Diesel.
I'm gay Vin Diesel and I sucked off Hobbs and Shaw last night. Oh, we're going on mic.
I got one on mic, man. I got one on mic.
That was good. I hope it got picked up.
I had to squeeze that one out because of the movement. I'm lifting my ass up.
Tight sphincter for gay Vin Diesel.
Yeah, gay Vin Diesel hasn't been in there yet, so it's solid, man. It's good. It's good.
Vin Diesel has a diesel-sized cock.
Right. I think I'm done. I think I'm good with Vin Diesel. I need to stop talking about that motherfucker. Oh. You got anything else, or am I just gonna keep talking about?
You know what's funny?
My show's here, man.
Gay Vin Diesel.
What?
I was trying to think of another name.
But you didn't.
Gay Rock.
Oh, gay rock, dude. Okay. I thought that was just a genre of music.
Yeah. Ooh, this is hard to come off of.
It really is, man. It really
was so
is.
much fun.
It was so much fun. But you never know when to quit, and I feel like we could have stopped way before gay rock.
But it got funnier and funnier.
We definitely could have stopped there, man.
So, I was reading a love note the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Are
you really going to talk about mine on the podcast right now?
Yeah. No, we can talk about.
Okay.
This might lead into something that you might have. I was reading a love note from somebody that like he wrote a love note to a girl,
Mm-hmm.
and then me and my girlfriend read it, Neither of us got the love note,
Really?
and we made fun of it, and it
Uh-huh.
was a very enjoyable experience to prey on someone's most vulnerable moment.
Yeah, yeah. And really just tear apart their entire heart and soul that they put in there.
Yeah, but I can't stop thinking about finding the person, or finding somebody's love note or suicide note,
Okay.
and just having them in the room and ridicule it to their face.
Okay. So like in this scenario, when you're ridiculing them to their
Yeah.
face, do you know that it's them who wrote it?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were about to a suicide note's funnier because they'll be like, I just can't do it anymore. Do what? You don't do anything already.
True. Okay. Have you been through my drawers recently?
And they'll be like, nobody cared about me anyway. Well, you got that part right.
Yeah. It's like a roast session.
Yeah, but you're just making them. I just maybe you could start like doing the writing quality on how good they wrote it.
Okay, yeah.
You forgot a semicolon here, dumbass.
Yeah, throw those in there. Just language question mark and circle the section. Yeah.
Add a comma.
I think that'd be good, man. I'm just honestly I'm really curious about the contents of the actual one that you read.
Oh, it was the ending.
Like, was it really embarrassing, or was it
Yeah,
like hard to read in the sense that?
it was very funny and easy to read,
Okay,
but I don't think he was going for funny.
No.
The ending line was, "What's your vibe?"
Really?
Yeah.
That's what he went for?
So he had five pages, front and back, so 10 pages in total. And the ending line
that's 5
was,
pages. Don't go and say 5 pages front to back.
If you were-
10 pages.
If you were
No.
writing on a Google Doc, that would be 10 pages.
Why would you start the explanation with 5 pages if it's not 5 pages long?
It is.
It
Front
is.
and back.
Front and back is
If you're
one
writing
page.
if you're writing on a fucking Google Doc, it's gonna be 10 pages long.
Okay, well, I don't give a shit about Google, man.
He handwrote it. Very feminine handwriting,
Okay.
might I add.
Yeah.
I was surprised it
cute?
was a
Was
man.
it cute handwriting?
It was like it was probably the best male handwriting I've ever seen.
It was attractive. You liked it.
Yeah, kinda. I was
Okay.
kind of aroused by his curly cues.
Okay, yeah. This guy, honestly, I feel like that's a good double entendre. You know,
It
they
is.
got like some curly
That
hair.
was why I said that.
Like, I like your curly cues, baby girl.
Brandon,
you
you
know?
don't think I can be that smart when I came up with a great concept such as gay Vin Diesel?
Okay, yep, you did. That's all you meant.
You don't think I can have these massive big brain thoughts when I came up with that?
Right. What was I thinking, man? That's all you.
We were
You're a
firing on all
genius.
cylinders when we were talking about gay Vin Diesel. You might almost say that we were riding a diesel car when
Dude, come on. I thought we got off of it, and you keep running it back, motherfucker.
but yeah, I just
He
thought it'd
ended
be-
with, "What's your vibe?
yeah,
What's your vibe?"
very cool line.
How did he not start with that? That's my confusion. How did he ask this question if he's writing a love note, right? I
It was more
if,
of like they had broken up and they want to get back together type deal.
oh,
So it's like a love letter / please take me back, for the love of God, I'm going to kill myself if you don't type of deal.
I thought it was more like, you know, like it's a little fresh and it was not ending right.
Mhm.
Like he was trying to get something started. So his go-to was, "What's your vibe?"
No, that was yeah.
Yeah, I was
was
thinking
kind
that's
of
like a starter question.
That
but-
was more of a finishing question and being like, "Are we doing this or what?" Yeah.
yeah, but that's an awful way to end it. Yeah. Wow, man. I'm kind of impressed that he wrote that down.
Yeah.
How many times do you think he double checked this? He reread.
Well, he said in the letter that
Uh-huh.
he sat down to write this maybe 5-6 times.
Yeah.
So we thought about it quite often.
He put a lot of thought into it, man.
And he would purposely scratch things out and write them differently to show that he like put thought into it.
Okay, but he still left in like what he originally wrote.
He wrote it in pen, so he just scratched it out, but very legibly scratched it out. It's like one line through it, like a strike through, so that you could still
Just hit it
see
with
what
the
he wrote
scribble,
before and
man.
what he wanted to emphasize.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he crossed out
That-
one sentence and then just wrote it again with the first letter capitalized in each word.
Dude, see, like I feel like him crossing out what he originally wrote and then rewriting it just to show the change that he made
Yeah.
is kind of manipulative in a weird way. Like he's forcing you to read his like I don't know, like that just feels wrong to me. That feels icky for someone
Yeah.
to do for whatever reason. That gives me the ick.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've had an ick, Liam. I hear all these
Well, good thing you're
all
not
these ladies
dating him.
on the street talking about icks, and I said,
Mhm.
"What are those?" I don't feel that feeling. Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
I didn't even read it, and I'm icked out, dude.
What time are we at?
I'm icked out. I'm dicked out. We're at 54. Big
Really?
boy.
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
yeah.
Time flies when you're talking about gay Vin Diesel.
It really does. Now, onto a more serious topic than gay Vin Diesel. Okay, I'm gonna need you to keep that.
Do you want me to criticize your suicide note?
Maybe next week. I didn't bring it.
Do you want to write one? Do you want to write?
You're laughing too much. That's not funny, man.
Do you want to write one that I'll criticize it next week?
That's not funny, dude. If I write one, I'm gonna kill myself.
I was gonna write a sketch about it, but
okay. I mean, I feel like
it'd be a very dark sketch.
I don't know what's better, doing it on here or doing a sketch.
By the way, if you're listening on audio, the video version has a sketch just like Saturday Night Live, but it has basically zero audio, so it's video only on that.
Yeah. It's very highly visual comedy. Yeah. Okay, for sure. But yeah, so I've been watching shows. Told you I watched Too Hot to Handle, which disappointed severely. But I saw on Netflix they got a Kaleidoscope, which caught my eye. Like a kaleidoscope would.
Wow,
nice.
That was great.
Because it's a heist story, right? I love a good heist story.
Is this the one where like you get a randomized viewing of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So each episode is a different color, and it like the episodes are like 25 years beforehand, like the 5 days before the heist, like maybe the day after the heist. You know, like you got a bunch of different time periods in there. And yeah, Netflix randomizes the episode's order except for the last one, which is white, and that's the actual like heist.
Finale.
That's the heist day, right? So, I mean, I still have the actual heist to watch, right? Because I'm trying to cram it in at work. But, I mean, people kept fucking calling me, asking about gay Vin Diesel. Okay, they wouldn't stop.
Sorry about that effort. Didn't want to disrupt your workflow.
Yeah. But, like, it's been really, really good so far. So, like, the suspense is crazy, man. Like, you're learning all these little details before and after. Like, I know what's going to happen, but I'm somehow still, like, I'm crazy pumped to see the actual heist.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it lives up to the hype, to the suspense that's building here. I'll definitely let you know. But, like, it's a fucking banger, man. Like, I've really enjoyed.
Do you have anything funny to say about it?
No, I don't, actually. That's why I said it's, like... I just wanted to share about this, actually.
Quick gay Vin Diesel.
Oh, wait, yeah. Hold on, give me a second.
Who stars in the show?
So the main character's gay Vin Diesel.
Damn.
That's a good one. It's actually Giancarlo Esposito, but...
Oh, the...
Is it Esposito?
I don't know. The guy from Breaking Bad.
Yeah, the Giancarlo chicken guy. That was disgusting, man.
I'm cutting that part out.
That was repulsive.
I'm keeping that part in though.
Oh my god. Thank you for that, man. I really like that.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
Tell your friends about Shower Party Live and how cool we are and better than Saturday Night Live.
Make sure to like for gay Vin Diesel.
Yeah.